Lexington Locals, and today I'm with three superstars, and we are talking to the co-presidents of Lexington Education Foundation, which I didn't know what that meant a few years ago, so I'm hoping we're going to start off with someone telling us, what is the Lexington Education Foundation?
I'm happy to do that.
All right, and introduce yourselves.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Beth, for having us on Lexington Local. We're very excited to be here. I'm Raquel Leader,
Carolyn Copey, and Nicole Coelho.
and we're the presidents of LEF and the Lexington Education Foundation. And we're super excited to be here because this is where the Celebration for Education weekend will be on June 10th and June 11th.
Yay.
And if you can imagine, it's hard to see it now, but I was thinking, think of a big white tent, so many fabulous fun events. So we have a family fun event that's completely free on Friday, on June 10th. And then on June 11th, we have Lex Vegas.
Oh,
So-
I like it.
Vegas.
I like it.
And there it goes.
So who we are, who LEF is, Lexington Education Foundation. We are a volunteer-run nonprofit organization that has a mission to bring the community together to support innovative teaching and learning in all of the Lexington public schools. It's pretty cool.
That's big.
Yeah.
That's big.
And we have a wonderful group of volunteers who help make this mission come true. And how we do this is really through the heart of LEF, which is our grants. So at the heart, LEF has been around, I think, since 1989,
Wow.
and we've given almost $6 million
Wow.
away in grant funding.
That's a lot.
So it's all through teacher-initiated grants, which is really cool. And there
And administrators and nurses.
administrative, yeah, and all the
Yep.
staff
Yep,
can
staff.
apply.
Yep.
Right?
So, which is really great. And so we have 4 different grant categories. Last year, during the height of the pandemic, we gave away 41 different grants. They were awarded for about $200,000 in grant funding, which
Wow.
was really
That
exciting.
is exciting.
And gave out for school community grants. So every single school from Lexington Children's Place all the way up to Lexington High School gets a grant to build community. And I don't know about your kids, but definitely my kids definitely benefited from having more community this year and being invested in it, because that's a key part. So every school gets a grant for that. And we have fellowship grants for teachers to do professional development opportunities. And we have big program grants for innovative programs and teaching, and also technology and materials. And then this year we introduced a new grant category, which is the rapid response grants, which has a quick turnaround time for teachers to really start making an impact right away. So the couple of examples that we've really liked from in the elementary school, there have been grants there was Tangy Tuesdays, which were fun math puzzles that every single kid got. And then there were grants for
Big Backyard.
Big Backyard,
That's
that's
an original
amazing.
LEF one. Yep.
And have you guys ever volunteered at
Oh,
the
yes.
Volunteer experience right here.
So the Big Backyard, and that was over the years, we've had other grants for, there's a therapeutic sensory garden that one of the schools is doing in the elementary school. There's also a really cool podcaster studio. So we've got our filming person here right now, and then we've got someone who, there's a grant both at the elementary school and the middle school level so now, not only is it used for kids to communicate what's happening in the school and building community that way, but also parents are getting informed of what's happening at the schools, which is also really cool. And then the middle school, both Clark and Diamond, they're doing some innovative programs on restorative justice, which is really important. And at the high school, in addition to getting some pretty cool telescopes that every kid that their kids who can take it home for nighttime observation. And they have this great community event, and also a grant for authors to come in.
That's my favorite one.
Yes,
That's
that's
my
cool.
favorite
Did you
one.
go to Yajiasi
Yes.
or
Oh,
Tommy
yes.
Orange or
We all
Charles
have
Yu?
to read the book. All my
Yeah.
kids have to read the book.
So that one is great. So it
I love
impacts
that one.
every kid. And are there any other grants that I
Okay,
that I forgot to
so you
mention?
said you gave away $6 million.
Yep.
How did you get in $6 million?
That's key, and that's where these women are going to explain, because
I
we
was
couldn't do it without our
just
sponsor.
gonna say, you just heard about how much money we spend, but in order to spend that money, we need the mostly donations from families here in town. We love kids who've gone through the school system. I think a lot of you have heard of the stars that get sold
Okay.
for teachers, so that money goes directly to LEF. We do different events throughout the year that help us raise money. The golf tournament in the fall.
That's a good one.
Yep, that's a lot of fun. Trivia Bee in November, December-ish, which that's one of our oldest events, and is a ton of fun. If you haven't come see that. And then
And corporate sponsors.
corporate sponsors. Yes, corporate sponsors is a big one.
So we have a partnership with some local companies in town. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our platinum and gold sponsors. They are Beth Sager Group,
Yay.
Chase Plumbing, Kopi and Sears Pediatric Dentistry, Levine Orthodontics, Lexington Dental Associates, Massport, and Russian School of Math.
Great. We're very grateful.
Very grateful.
Grateful.
None of
Yeah.
this would be possible without them.
But it doesn't matter how much you give, right? You can write a check
Oh,
for $5
yep.
or
Mhm.
50,000,
Or
right?
Exactly.
even volunteer.
Yes.
We
Yes.
love volunteers because that's a big form of giving.
Or attend our events.
Yep.
Right. So the big one that we've all been waiting for.
Yes.
It's back.
Come
Celebration.
on! Someone tell.
Celebration for Education. This is our largest fundraiser. We haven't had to have it because of the pandemic, of course. So we're really blowing it up this year. On Friday night, it will be a family-friendly, free event. We have the Lexington High School Robotics Club doing demonstrations on robotics and their skills, and they'll be doing a 2-hour demo here. We'll also have our nonprofit affiliate groups here hosting tables. They typically bring arts and crafts with them. And then we're also inviting our platinum and gold sponsors to host tables as well.
And there are different hands-on activities for kids
Yes.
to do, right?
And I think there used to be like free ice cream and stuff. Is
Yes,
there still?
yes.
I don't know if it was free, but I remember
And we
the
have
ice
food
cream.
trucks too.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's
So
fun.
Abbott's frozen custard will be
Right.
returning, and then
Right.
we have some food vendors coming as well.
And then, so what about the adult tournament? Sounds right up my alley.
Yes.
Las Vegas,
Woohoo!
baby.
When you tell us where do I find the tickets?
Tickets will go on sale at the end of April, beginning of May, on our website,
Good.
lexedfoundation.org. You might have to.
And is that where people donate too?
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Exactly.
Yes.
So tell me again, what is the www.
LexEdFoundation.org,
Okay.
and you can also find information in our newsletter. If you're not signed up, you can go to our website to get details on how to do that. We also have social media pages. We have a Facebook page, a Twitter page, and an Instagram page.
And what else do you need?
Volunteers.
Okay.
Yes.
You are volunteers.
So, if you, in addition to donating, as Raquel touched on, donating your money, if you donate your time, we value that just as much. The board is always looking for members who are engaged and interested, and there's everything from being a treasurer to throwing the celebration party to helping with corporate sponsors, also just being on the committees, so you don't have to go to the board meetings if that's not what you like to do. So if you think you want to help out at all, again, you can reach out through our website. And then the weekend of celebration, we always need tons of help, so that will go out as well. Just simple things of checking people in and helping set up, helping clean up on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
And we could also use the help of students, and we would give them credit for community service work.
We do
If they were
have,
to
yeah,
help us.
we have a group of student ambassadors. It's a program that the any high school student can apply for, and they learn about being part of a nonprofit. And it's a really great program, and they get to come to some of our board meetings and help out at events and just see sort of how we run things.
Well, I want to thank you guys because I know that you do endless hours of volunteering for this.
And Beth knows that because
Yeah.
she was on the board.
Not to the level of you guys, though, and just the benefit that everyone in town gets.
Yes.
Is really
And that's where we need to thank our community and our board of directors and volunteers.
And the teachers and the administrators and the staff who are the ones who carry out the grants, they put in a lot of time and effort to really make a difference for our kids, so we're really grateful for that.
Tell them about the grantee reception because I thought that was so powerful.
The grantee reception was so awesome. They can even see it on Lex Media, recorded it, but it's an opportunity for every recipient of a grant comes together and they talk about the impact that the grant made on the students in their classroom and on their teaching. And the best part that I love is that one of the teachers or the administrators will hear about something that someone else is doing, and then they'll say, oh, there's a piece of this that I would love to do. Or what's even cooler is kind of something what Carolyn touched on, which is an idea for a grant, like the Big Backyard was originally a grant. And then the district says, this is so valuable. It's an opportunity to pilot programs that they roll it out across the district for everyone. So there are a lot of different programs that that parents don't and kids don't realize that were started with an LEF grant. And so that's an awesome opportunity to come together to hear the teachers talk about and anyone who was awarded an LEF grant to really talk about the impact that the grant made. So, I'm glad you mentioned that. Thank you.
Thank you, and we look forward to the big event.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
Come on out, Lexington.
That's right.
Celebrate.
June 11th. I
Yeah.
look forward to seeing you there.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Beth.
Thanks.